Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hello, 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 hello. So good to have you here. So good to have you here. So good to have you here. Awesome, 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 awesome. So let us know where you're watching from in the comments and what digital skill you have. Let us know in the comments. Where are you watching from and what digital skill do you have? Leave a comment below. We are watching. Hope good. Ready to rock and roll? You look very much right now like that picture. you, you, you look very
Which
much
picture?
like that picture in the UK.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was going to the UK, I caught my. I don't even know why. I caught my when I was. Let me message them in the group that we're live. We're
All right,
live.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
Join us now.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let us know where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? What digital skill do you have? Let us know in the comments. Where are you watching from? What digital skill do you have? As you can see, our slides are ready. So we are good to go. Mr. I think there's like feedback from your end. I don't know if it's a fan or something. You may want
Okay.
to adjust that for a bit. Beautiful. So let us know, guys. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? What digital skill do you have? Let us know in the comments. We're watching. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, 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 awesome. Good to have all of you here. Awesome. I am ready to rock and roll.
Is this
Beautiful.
better now?
Not exactly. I'm still hearing
Haha.
feedback.
I wonder. Let me see.
Beautiful. I can see people from Lagos. I can see people from Owerri. I can see people from Osun State. I can see people from all over. I can see people that are web designers. I can see people that are data analysts. I can see people that are copywriters. Beautiful. I can see graphic designers. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. I can see people who are social media experts. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Awesome. So, so, so good to have you guys here. So, so, so good to have you guys here. People literally from all over the country. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful. Awesome, awesome. Graphic designers, video editors. Awesome. Let us just get right into it. Is a little time has been spent already, so let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So tonight, guys, we're going to be showing you just to get right into it how anyone who has a digital skill can make anything between $500 per month to $1,000 per month without having to start a quote unquote online business or to bother about Facebook ads. So you know that the worst thing that you could do, and I'm sure Messiah will bear witness to this, the worst thing that you could do if you're really struggling to make money is to try to start a business. Don't do it. If you're really struggling to make money, the worst thing you can do is to try to start a business. Because listen, starting a business is a long game. Starting a business is something you do when you have the patience to invest and wait for a long time to see ROI. Because if you cannot wait for a very long time to see ROI, then you should not even start a business. So if you're struggling to make money, if you really want to get things going very fast, then starting a business is the wrong move. I repeat, do not start a business. What you should do instead is to get a job. That's why I usually tell people, come to me, please, I want to start making money. Blah, 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 blah. I say, okay, so are you already making any money? No. Do you have any money? No, you want to start a business? No, 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 no. The first thing you should do is to get a job. So what I advise people first is learn a skill. So you have a skill, you have a digital skill, right? You have learned copywriting, you have learned coding, you have learned stuff. Get a job. Now, if you're Nigerian or African watching this, then getting a job in your local country or your country of origin is something you can do for a start, right? Just to get things moving and to get that cash flow coming in. Because there's nothing like cash flow. You need to eat. Hunger is a real thing. You need to survive. So you should first get that job. So what we are trying to show you today is how to take these skills that you have and get paid for doing it without necessarily having to start a business. Because to start a business, you have to do a lot of things. There are a lot of things that goes into starting a business. But if you can learn this simple skill, right? Learn a simple skill, a digital skill, right? And deploy it to the foreign markets, then you can make a lot of money doing that. Stack up, build your cash flow before you're ready to start anything business. That said, tonight we're going to show you how to, make $500 to $1,000 per month without necessarily having to start an online business or bother about Facebook ads, without necessarily having to start an online business or even bother about Facebook ads. Look at this closely and look at this carefully. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Now, what is the projected gross volume of the gig economy? Now, the gig economy is what we call the freelancing economy or the foreign job market, the foreign gig market. In 2023, look at this carefully. In 2023, the projected gross volume of the gig economy is projected to reach 455 billion US dollars. Now, the gig economy is commonly referred to as a digital platforms that allow freelancers, to connect with potential clients for short-term jobs or contracted work, all of that. If you're watching this and the picture is not clear, I need you to hover around the screen. There is like a settings icon on the top right. Click on it, reset the resolution. So anything between 780p, and above, right, will make the screen clearer. So if you're not doing that, do it. So look at this. The gig economy is what 455 billion US dollars. This was as at 2023. 455.2 billion US dollars. Now that's some crazy numbers. Pay attention now. If you remove $500, listen to this. If you remove $500 or $1,000 every month from 455 billion, that's going to be very insignificant. What that means is that there is room for every one of us on this webinar to make at least $500 or more every month. Think about it. If you take away $500 or $1,000 from 455 billion per month, that's very insignificant. So there's enough room. There's enough room for any one of you watching this to make at least $500 or more every month. Now, the chances are that if you're watching this, there are typically 3 to 4 reasons making anywhere between $500 per month to $1,000 per month. Now, the first reason may just be that you don't know how. So you don't know how. How can I take this skill I have and make at least $500 or $1,000 per month? The second reason may be that you don't have a dependable, tried and tested high income skill. The other reason might just be that you lack the opportunity to use that skill, and that's why you're here tonight. Another reason may just be that you don't have anyone to mentor you, train you, hold you by the hand to make sure that you start getting these results. Now, today's training will teach you how to finally get rewarded for the hard work that you put in learning your skill or craft. You're going to learn a lot about making money and becoming a better freelancer. And my guarantee to you today is that at the end of this video or this webinar or this live training, you'll have 1 or 2 or even 3 actionable steps that will make you a lot of money this year. Pay attention. I'm very serious. I'm too sure. You have 1 or 2 or even 3 steps that if you just follow these steps, you're going to make a lot of money this year. Now, of course, when you come for trainings like this, you're going to realize that there are different kinds of people in the training. So you see that people that are just here for the fun of it, they don't really care about learning or anything like that. And then they just want to while away time. So you see them in the comment section saying something like, Joseph, don't hurry up, you're wasting time. My data is going. Don't tell us stories. You know, hurry up now. Go straight to the point. Listen, I'm not here for those kind of people tonight. So if you're one of those people, you might as well just exit this training now. But then the other people who are here to learn and see stuff that could actually change their lives. And if you're one of these people who are here to learn actual things that can change your life, that can make you a lot of money, then you are the exact reason why we are doing this training. Okay, so I need to focus. I need to take away all distractions. I need to, if you are logged into Facebook or multiple platforms now, just turn off your notifications for a bit and focus 100% on this webinar, because I'm certain, guys, I'm certain, as I'm so sure that day will break tomorrow and the sun will rise and the sun will set. I'm certain that this is going to change your life. Heads up, this webinar is going to last for around 1 hour, 30 minutes or thereabouts. Because of people that will come now and start saying, it's taking too much time. Oh, go straight to the point. Oh, do this. Listen, it's going to last for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, so if you are not going to be able to be patient for 1 hour, 30 minutes to learn valuable information that is going to change your life and potentially make you thousands of dollars this year, then this is probably not for you. You may want to just leave us now. Okay? My promise to you today is simple. I'm going to show you a clear roadmap to earning $500, $1,000 or more from the skills you already have. You don't have to run ads. You don't have to post online every day. You don't have to build a brand. You don't have to build KLT. Now, KLT in marketing simply means know, like, and trust. And what that means is people have to know you, like, and trust in order for them to buy from you. But with the things we are going to teach you today, you don't need to do all of this. You're going to literally skip all of this to the point where you're making money from your skills. And I mean earning in foreign currencies like the US dollars, pounds, or euros. This will work for just anyone who has a digital skill. So if you're a coder, if it's designing, data entry, copywriting, social media management, video editing, script writing, article writing, SEO, that's search engine optimization, media buying, and any other digital skill in demand, as long as you have a digital skill, this can work for you. Why am I this confident? You may be asking, why is this Joseph Don guy so confident? Simple. Listen, my partner here, Messiah, is top rated plus on Upwork. And over the last few months, he has made over $50,000 here in Nigeria. Now, there are people that usually doubt this. So this is a screenshot from his Upwork profile. So there are people that usually doubt this, and then they go to the Upwork, right, to Upwork to go and verify. So they go and type Messiah Ekaite, and then they see that he has made actually well over $40,000 on Upwork directly. And from contracts and all of those stuff, he has made well over that. Messiah, you want to talk about this for a bit?
Can you guys hear me? Is this
Yeah,
perfect?
100%. 100%.
Okay, so for those of you who know anything about Upwork, so this is like my base earnings. You can see $40,000 for my base earnings. But then if you move and then you see top rated plus, and what top rated plus means is I'm one of the top 3% of freelancers on Upwork. There are over 18 million freelancers on Upwork, over 18 million, and top rated plus just means I'm one of the top 3%. Made $40,000 in base earnings, and then if you go to the next page, which Joseph will do right now, you will see my direct contract earnings are not even added to that. You can see $1,500, $1,500, $1,300, $1,500. When you add all of them together, I have made over $43,000 in base earnings and over $12,000 in direct contracts. When you add all of them together, we have like how much? We have well over $50,000, almost $55,000 that I have made on Upwork.
Beautiful. So I'm going to call you up shortly. But listen, guys. We've showed this roadmap to other people as well, and they are making money. So this is not just about myself or Messiah. This is something that anybody can take and apply, and it will literally work for them. So you got to pay attention. Listen, there's this guy's name is Yusuf Adisa, and he made $5,000. Listen, this is not play. It's not bobo. $5,000 after implementing one of our strategies. So if you look very closely, by the way, if you're watching this with a mobile phone, just Tilt it so you have landscape mode and pay attention. If you look closely, you're going to see Yusuf here when it says, oh, $5,000 deal closed with the overdue strategy. Messiah Kaite, thanks, man. Now, there's this strategy we call the overdue strategy, and we're going to talk about it in this webinar. Because any testimonial we show you from now, you keep seeing people saying, oh, I used the overdue strategy. I did this. I used the overdue strategy. You're going to learn about that tonight. So there's Yusuf Adisa, $5,000. This is Kwame from Ghana. Invest Kwame. You want to talk about Invest Kwame, Messiah?
Before you even go into Yves Kwame, it's like we also had, before we even had the Yusuf Adisa, we had the $4,000 win, which was like less, and they were like 1 week, within 1 week. When we got the $4,000 win, we were like, oh, that's probably going to be our biggest. And then 1 week later, boom, we had Yusuf Adisa. Well, let me quickly talk about Kwame. Now, the beautiful thing about Kwame is when Kwame joined the community, it was broke. Like, he was broke today. It was as broke as a joke. He had like less than 10,000 naira left in his account. And 2 days, just after 2 days of implementation, and that's the beautiful thing about it, right? Just after 2 days of implementation, he made $800, and this was when dollar was 1,004. So that's like 1.2 million. Just think about that. Joining the community, going from having only 10,000 naira in your account and not really even knowing where your next sub is going to come from, and then getting a 1.2 million naira gig that took him 1 week to complete. That's mind blowing. It's mind blowing.
So yeah, that's Kwame from Ghana. Then there's also Emmanuel. Emmanuel landed his first job after following our strategy. So you can see Emmanuel here saying, oh, I just got my first job. Thanks for the powerful course and the pitching framework. So now, guys, listen, this is not about Emmanuel or Yusuf or Yves or Messiah or Joseph Don. Listen, guys, now it's your turn, okay? It's your turn to testify. It's your turn, literally, your turn to earn in dollars from your skill. I feel like I'm prophesying right now. But literally, guys, it's your turn, okay? These are an local moments. It's your turn, okay? It's your turn. I'm going to invite Messiah up shortly, okay? But just before I do that, let me tell you what we're going to cover today. So in about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to get more results with your skills and make 10 times more money by employing what we call systems of leverage. Then I'm going to bring Messiah up. He's going to demystify Upwork and he's going to show you exactly what to do to start earning in dollars. And guys, listen, to be totally transparent with you. At the end of this training, we're going to give you the opportunity to join our paid academy. Now, this paid academy is called the Profitable Freelancing Academy. Okay. And this paid academy, you're going to learn how to make your first $500 or more from freelancing. By the way, no pressure whatsoever. You don't have to join if you don't want to. Just stay on this webinar and pay attention to everything we have to say.
Yeah.
Now, if you must know.
Okay, yeah, before you add, because this webinar on its own is going to be super insightful. Like we're literally going to give you information that you can take away today and start implementing to and start seeing a difference. Yeah. Just sorry.
100%. So if you must know, guys, in the last few weeks, our students have been paid well over 20 million naira in the last few weeks. Of course, we just showed somebody earned $5,000 and that person had earned $4,000, and just like that, over 20 million naira in the last few weeks. So what we're talking about is not flip-flop. It actually works. It's not a fluke. And I promise that we're going to give you our best, because I know that, listen, things are not exactly easy. And that's why we are here to help. If you're Nigerian or African, you know there's a crazy new policy flying. I'm not going to mention them, but there's a crazy new policy flying every now and then, and it's just making things tough. So we are here to help, okay? And as long as you have a skill, there's a huge opportunity to make money, especially in US dollars. And I cannot let this opportunity pass you by. But as we give you our best, guys, you have to also promise us that you do what we ask you to do, so that this opportunity that we're bringing your way can work for you. Because if you don't do what we ask you to do, the opportunity that we're bringing your way, it will not work for you. So guys, do you promise that you're going to do everything that we ask you to do so that this opportunity can work for you? I need to make a commitment. If you promise, type "I promise" in the comments. Do you promise that you will do what we ask you to do so that whatever we are teaching you tonight will work for you? Do you promise? If you promise, type "I promise" in the comments. Let me know how many power we made. Let me know how many power with me. If you promise, type "I promise." Type "I promise" in the comments. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can already see people typing "I promise, I promise, I promise" awesome. If you promise, then we can 100% help you. Awesome. So let's dive right into it. So my name is Joseph Don, guys. I like introducing myself right now because people ask me like, "What's your name?" And I think I'm quite popular. Why don't you know my name? But yeah, my name is Joseph Don. Okay, and if you can see to the left, I was once an intern in 2016 at NMPC. I was trying to figure life out. I was earning 20,000 naira per month or 21,000 naira per month thereabout until I met this guy on radio who held a seminar like this and I attended, and that literally was life changing for me. To the left, to the immediate right, far right, you can see me holding my first ever physical event, and that is how I was looking. I was telling people about how to make money online. I taught 10 ways to make money online there, and one of the ways, as you can see on the screen here, was crypto. Guess what, Messiah? One of my classmates from school attended this, and he paid attention. Today, he has built his first house from the information I gave in that training. All right. So, guys, listen, this thing is not flip flop. Everything we're going to show you tonight is real. So, make sure you're paying attention. Of course, I look much better right now. Every now and then, I host events like this to teach people how to do business better, sell and market better, make money, and stuff. Yep, I'm now invited across board to speak in conferences and events and stuff. So, you can literally see, go on my pages, you see like a catalog of events I've spoken at. I'm a TEDx speaker, by the way. If I don't mention that, Messiah is going to crucify me. So yeah, I've spoken at TEDx events and stuff. And so far, I have over $50,000. Sorry, dollars is entering my mouth so much. I have over 50,000 followers across social media, and I've generated over $300,000 in revenue on the internet. And right now, I'm paying it forward. That's what I'm doing. I'm shining my lights for others to follow this path. So let me start this properly by telling you a short story. The year is 2022. And I was walking home in an afternoon and I see this guy with a digger. Literally, he's digging. They're trying to make it drain the what you call the gutter. And this guy is digging and sweating and all of that. He was working very, 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 very hard. But I thought to myself that, listen, even if this guy works very hard for the next 10 years of his life, he's not going to make 20 million naira. And that's very crazy. So he's working hard, but what he's working hard on does not have the capacity to make him any life-changing money. And that's very crazy. And that's why you need leverage, guys. I'm going to tell you what leverage means. So what does leverage mean? Leverage means that you put in effort and you get results multiple times the effort that you put in. You put in effort and you get result multiple times the effort you put in. By the way, if you want to share this, okay, the link that was sent to you, you can just take it. Maybe if you're on the community or you got an email or stuff, you can just take the link that was sent to you and then share it. Other people can get access to this. All right. So leverage simply means that you put in effort and you get multiple results, multiple times the effort you put in. That means that, for example, instead of throwing multiple stones at a mango tree, for example, I can throw one stone and 10 mangoes fall at once. What have I done? Leverage. Okay. There's this quote from Archimedes. He said, give me a lever long enough and I'll change the world. So once you understand leverage, you can literally achieve great stuff. Leverage means instead of using my two hands to drag 20-liter gallons of water for people that grew up in the trenches like us, we used to fetch water a lot. So instead of you using your two hands to drag 20-liter gallons of water, sorry if you're an Ajebo, you cannot relate. I'm so sorry, but please stay on the webinar. Okay? You can literally take 2 gallons and an extra 2 gallons and put in a wheelbarrow. This time you're carrying 4 gallons, exerting lesser energy, but you're getting more work done and you have more results. Right? That's what leverage means. So with leverage, you can achieve great stuff. So quickly, I'm going to share with you 2 points. 2 points of leverage that can transform your life. 2 points of leverage that can transform your life. The first one is skill. If you're following me so far, type skill in the comments. I'm waiting. Let me know. I need you all to be active with me tonight. Okay? I need to know that you're listening to me. I need to know that we're together. I need to know you're with me on this. So if you're following tonight, type skill. The first point of leverage is skill. Type skill in the comment. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Awesome. So skill, that's the first one. Skill. If you're skillful, you will be moneyful. If you're skillful, you will be moneyful. Now, this sounds a lot like my dear friend Emmanuel Abi. If you know him, he has all this kind of corny quotes. If you're skillful, you will be moneyful. So when you're skillful, you increase your chances of getting lucky. So for example, let's say you have a skill and your particular skill is that you know how to dig for treasures or what we call treasure hunting, for example. If they find treasure somewhere and they're looking for someone, who can dig up that treasure. Okay, and when you dig up the treasure, they're going to give you a percentage. Because you're the one who is skilled in that area, then automatically you're the one who is positioned to make money from doing that thing. Let me give you a very close example to this. Listen, guys, in 2017, I just started out as a graphic designer in 2017. And I used to design and I used to post my designs on Facebook every blessed day. One day, somebody's name is Mr. Tola Joseph Fadubabi. You can go and find him on Facebook so you verify this story. So one day he posted, I need a designer to do some work for me. Now look at this. Somebody tagged me. Joseph Don, you can do this, come here. And Mr. Tola says, oh, show me your work. I showed him my work. He said, oh, you're badass. He paid me instantly. I got the work done. From that particular work, I got a long-term contract that paid me well over 2 million naira doing that. If I was not skillful, I would not have been moneyful, right? So skill is very important. So because you're the one who is skilled in that area, you're then positioned to make money. So because I was skilled in graphic design, then I was positioned to make money from that particular gig that came at that time. So you need what? Skill. Now, the second point of leverage I'm going to share tonight is information. So type information in the chat if you're following. Type information. Are you following me tonight? Type information in the chat. Good, 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 good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Let me know when people are following me. So it's not just enough to have skill, right? It's not just enough to have skill. You also need to have information. So, for example, you have the skill of treasure digging. If you did not get the information that people are looking for someone who can dig up treasures, and then you presented yourself to them, right? The money you would have made, the fortune you would have made from digging that treasure up will not be made because you did not have the information. So information is important. If my friend did not come attention to, oh, there's this update to somebody looking for a designer, and I went there, then I will not have made the money I made. So listen, guys, you can't take advantage of something you don't know. You may want to write this down. You can't take advantage of something that you don't know. When you don't know something, you cannot take advantage of it. Here's a very, 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 very recent example. So I've had this skill of closing deals over the phone for a while now. If you go on YouTube and literally search for Joseph Don closing sales on the phone, you see a video of me closing a deal on the phone. Now, because I leveraged a particular information last year, it wasn't last year actually, this is now 2 years ago. So I leveraged that information 2 years ago, and then last year, I took my closing skills and I worked with a business in Miami, Florida. Okay. Now, what was I doing for this business? I was taking calls on Zoom for them. So they have leads coming in. I'll go on Zoom, I'll close deals, and I'll get a percentage out of every deal that I close. I took home around $30,000 from this income stream last year. I was shocked myself. So I checked my account statement to confirm it was true. So I was on I had a meeting with one of my mentors in Namdi, and he said, how much did you generate last year? And I said, I don't know, I think around 30,000. He said, go and confirm. I went, I checked my account statement. I was like, what? From one income stream, I was able to do $30,000. I'm like, wow. There's no way I'll not double down on this. So yeah, that's also what I do right now. I close deals on the phone for foreign businesses. If I did not get that information, I'll probably be playing small. Okay? Because I got that information, I was able to get a car for myself last year. So last year, both frustrating me, and I'll book a ride. The driver will delay. Later you cancel. I'll book a ride. He will delay. I'll call. He said, where you're going is too far. I was frustrated. I missed a TV interview one time because of both wahala. I said, no. This cannot continue. So I went ahead and I bought a car for myself. Okay. And then if you're here watching this webinar and you have always wanted to get a car, then pay attention, because what we're teaching tonight is really going to help you. So pay attention, because what we're teaching is going to help you. So the question is, how do you take this skill that you have right now and make thousands of dollars using the skill? That's what we're about to share with you right now. Okay. And I'm going to bring Messiah up to tell you how you can take your skill and make multiple thousands of dollars with Upwork and other platforms. Messiah, you have the floor now.
Perfect. Can you guys hear me? I was about to go to the community and type Messiah is about to teach, so they know that something is about to go down.
Take it away.
Yeah. So I'm Isaiah Kaite. You guys have probably you've seen me in the ad that brought you in here. So I've been a freelancer since 2020, or it wasn't until like late November 2020 where I actually started where things started making sense. But I'll tell you about that, right? I'm a copywriter and I'm a marketer. Now, one question I get and one question I always get is this just for writers? Is this just for copywriters? No. The information I am about to share will change lives across all board. Has changed life across all boards and can change your life across all boards, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. But I am a copywriter and I'm a marketer. I've also made over $50,000 on Upwork, and outside Upwork, I've made over $20,000. That's well over $70,000, right? I'm also top rated plus on Upwork, like I have said, which means I'm one of the top 3% of freelancers on Upwork, and I'm the chief operating officer of Ecoternatives. This is a gig that I got as a freelancer. It is a retainership gig, right? I get equity, 5% equity. My bonus alone, and there's a reason I keep saying this. My bonus last month from this company was $400, not my salary, my bonus, right? There's a reason why I keep saying this. But before I started freelancing, let me just quickly rush you through before I started freelancing. So now my mom died when I was 15, which like started the whole hustle. And I sold beats when my mom died because she thought my mom used to make beats, so she taught me how to make beats. Now, for some of you, I grew up in Ibadan. For some of you here that are in Yoruba land, they call them shagolo shagolo, but here it's called condemn iron. Right? I picked iron for a while, and then after that, I started selling pigeons. I used to catch pigeons and sell back then. Then I came to Port Harcourt and I worked at a cyber shop Monday to Saturday for 10,000 naira per month. And then everything was, you understand, 10,000 naira per month. It was hard. And then I started teaching tutorials by the side. But then Corona happened. And then, when Corona happened, everything about school died, right? Every single income stream I had. Not like I wasn't broke. I was broke, but at least I was living hand to mouth, right? Kobo to kobo. But then Corona happened and then everything went to shit. Right? Yeah, let's move on. So you can see some of the pictures from my so this first picture here, you can see the difference. I want you guys to see the difference. This first picture there is when I was working at the cyber shop. The one in the middle is me and my guy Sadiq in Ibadan when I used to pick iron. And I can't remember where the third one is, but there's something I say about I cannot forget the first time I said this to Joseph. I remember the way his face squinted. Well, I don't know why. Now it's something sweet to say, right? So that's how I was in the middle where I grew up. It was an upstairs and downstairs. The plumbing was so bad. The kitchen was downstairs while the toilet was upstairs. We're so broke. The plumbing was so bad that when you poo and you flush upstairs, it will come and fall in the kitchen behind the kitchen door. That's how horrible it was. So when you finish, you have to quickly come, and then it was not tiles, it was cement. This thing. So it took shit to enter the cracks. I'm very sorry. So you have to come downstairs and then use water and soap and quickly sweep it away. Right? After my mom died, 3 years till I left Ibadan, we could not pay NEPA bill once, no electricity. So that's how crazy things were. Right? And then I came to Port Harcourt, all of that, and then I started freelancing, right? Corona happened, I started freelancing. And I like to call my first 7 months of freelancing my 7 months of hardship. It was crazy. Now, why was it my 7 months of hardship, right? Now, I was working Monday to Saturday. Now, if you've worked with a Nigerian business, the company is not opening on Saturday. Why am I working? You understand? But I was working Mondays to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then another annoying thing is that we've worked 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. What is it? Why is meeting not in our build time? You will not say meeting again 7 to 8 p.m. or say meeting when you get that sort of thing. Was crazy. And my salary was 25,000 naira per month. I was working this as a freelancer for a company in Lekki, 25,000 naira per month. No bonuses. Now, this is why I mentioned that bonus back there. No bonuses. I was being overworked, overwhelmed, underpaid and underappreciated. But then what has okay? I want you. I don't know if you guys can zoom in. I don't know if I've done said something about maybe put it in. But look at that arrow that I pointed. I was working 1:14 a.m. That's how crazy things were. Look at the dates. November 7, 2020. This was the week that I was like, nah, I cannot go on like this again. So that's when I actually even got into Upwork or started freelancing the right way. I was like, nah, look at that laptop in the middle. That laptop was a baby. You can see if you look at the charger very well, the charger is soldered onto the laptop, so you could not even unplug the charger. And it's a television. If you unplug it, it goes off. The mouse is not working, keyboard is not working, nothing is working. That's how everything was just like shit. And this was even a borrowed laptop set. So moving on. Then after I started freelancing the right way now, as I have said, over $50,000 on Upwork, over $20,000 outside Upwork, altogether over $75,000. Right? I'm a top rated plus on Upwork, top 3% of it's over 18 million freelancers. Right? I work in my own time, in my own space. I am in my office right now. I've traveled to 3 countries outside Nigeria ever since I was 19. Right? Ever since I was 19, I've been to Benin Republic, I've been to Egypt, and I've actually been to 2 countries in the UK. Not a lot of people know this. There are 4 countries in the UK. I've been to 2 of them. Then, one of my proudest achievements is I have put my dad and my younger sister on a 6-figure salary. And I know there are a lot of you here who you want to take the stress off your family. You want to take the stress off your parents. I promise you, it is possible. Right? I put both my dad for over 2 years now, since I was 20, 21, 22. Now I clocked 22 late September last year. My dad and my younger sister have been on a 6-figure salary every month. They don't even have to ask. Let's move on, please. So now, how does freelancing work? First, if you are here, I am hoping that you already have a skill, right? That's really the only way this could work for you. But then, if you still don't have a skill, stay on. I will tell you how to get a skill the best way later. But if you're here, I'm hoping you already have a skill, right? So freelancing in simple terms is like being your own boss. That's honestly what I like to call it. Being your own boss. Now, if you have a skill like writing, designing, coding, virtual assistants, data entry, customer service, it doesn't matter what you voice over, transcription, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what digital skill you have. Instead of working for just one company, right, you offer your services to many different clients, project by project. And the beautiful thing about it is you can do it for any company all over the world, right? I've worked with company in Croatia, I've worked with company in the US, in the UK, in Poland, across the world. I've probably worked with company over 15 countries if I'm not wrong. Now, let me just break it down. These are freelancing generally works, right? First, you have to find work. And this is where a lot of people have issues. Either you finish this boot camp or master class, or you've taken this course, or you've done whatever, right? You've binge watched YouTube videos, blogs, tested everything. You have gotten a skill. It doesn't matter if you're not an expert. And that's the beautiful thing about this, right? It doesn't matter if you're not an expert. The first thing you have to do is find work, which is almost everybody has this issue, right? Because if you are here, you will not have this issue. First, you find work, and then number 2, after you find work, you do what? You pitch, you bid, or you outbound. Sometimes you inbound. Now, I'm going to show you examples of how this works. Inbounding is where you're just there. I am sitting right here in my house, and the work is coming to me. Now, on LinkedIn, I don't even know, I should have screenshotted it and show you. Just a few days back, and it's not even really like, I just started being active on LinkedIn, right? Again, but work is coming to me, right? So you pitch, you bid, you outbound, or you inbound for this job after you found it, right? And then after, what happens when you get the job? You work on this project in your own time and in your own comfy space. I work in my house, in my office, right here. And then after, you get paid in dollars or pounds or euro. You understand? And that's the beautiful thing about freelancing, right? So you work on the projects in your own time and in your own space, and you get paid. And this is let me just tell you one thing why I love freelancing. Right now, Naira is what? Naira is around 1,500 Naira to $1, right? What happens when Naira goes up to 2,000 Naira? Now, let's say you were earning $1,000 per month. That means currently you'll be at 1.5 million, roughly. What happens when the economy goes to shit and then dollar goes up to 2,000 Naira per dollar? What happens? Your earning goes from 1.5 million to 2 million. So no matter what is happening in the economy, no matter what is going on in Nigeria, you are safe. You understand? You are safe. And then that's why, honestly, why I just love freelancing, right? Whatever is going on in the country, you're safe. So now then you rinse and repeat. You find the work, you pitch, you bid, you outbound, you inbound, you work in your own comfy space, you get paid, you do it time and time and time and again, right? Right. Moving on, please. Now, what do freelancers do wrongly, and what I did wrongly in my first 7 months of freelancing? Now, I told you it was just November that I was like, man, I'm tired. I cannot keep on going this way. And then I had to, like, you understand, hit down. But then before then, the first 7 months, what did I do wrongly? Now, I can sum it up to 3 words. Lack of knowledge. Most freelancers just do not know. And it's like Joseph John said. I don't know, I keep forgetting this thing. What you don't know will kill you. Is it what you don't know will kill you? What you don't know will not kill you.
You cannot take advantage of something you don't know.
I do, I keep forgetting. You cannot take advantage of something you do not know. And that's just the truth. Lack of knowledge, right? There is a knowledge, there is information that you do not have right now, that if you had it, I promise you in the next 21 days or even less, you start earning at least #1 million per month, right? At least. That's the beautiful thing. Lack of knowledge. Now, what don't most freelancers know, right? Number one, okay, most of you guys have these skills. Like I said, Even though you're a rookie, even though you've only paid for one course or masterclass or boot camp or whatever, right? Or you've watched 20 YouTube videos. A lot of freelancers, you already have the skill, even if rudimentary, even if you're a rookie, but then you don't know what to do next. And you've read all the blogs, you've watched all the YouTube videos, and I promise you, this is something that I did myself, right? This is something I did myself. But yeah, you still do not know how to sell your skills, which is even more important. What are you learning for if you're not going to make money from it? Makes no sense at all. Now, moving on. Now they don't know what to charge, right? And I'm going to say something very important about this. You don't know exactly what exactly to charge. Maybe you've had places that they will say, "How much do you charge for this?" You give them price, they run away, or they think this is anyway. I'll go into that. Don't worry. You don't know how to stand out in a sea of other freelancers. Now, 18 million freelancers on Upwork alone. There is freelancer.com, there is Fiverr, there is people per hour, there is you can get up from Indeed. There are like so many other platforms, but on Upwork alone, 18 million freelancers. How will you stand out? You understand? You need to know how to stand out, and then you don't even know if freelancing is profitable. Please let me tell you here right now. Hear this and hear this. Freelancing will change your life. I'm telling you, freelancing changed my life. I went from being nobody even knew my name. That's the crazy thing about this. Nobody knew my name. Nobody knew anything. I was just struggling every single day, eating with 100 naira per day. That's how crazy it was when I first came to Port Harcourt, right? But then it changed my life, right? I've been to 4 countries. Anyway, let me not talk too much about myself. Now, what freelancers do wrongly and what I did wrongly my first 7 months of freelancing, I'll break it down again. Either you're trying too hard, where it seems like you're desperate, right? Or you're not trying enough and then you're lazy. Now, I have something to say to lazy freelancers. Now, if you're here and you're lazy, now, if you want to change, please, please, please stay, implement. This will change your life. But then if you're lazy and then you're like, nah, the lazy life is for me, then no offense, right? No offense. You can leave right now. No offense at all. So now, either you're trying too hard where it seems like you're desperate, or you're not even trying enough and then you're lazy, or you're selling to the wrong client, which is a mistake I made. The exact same skill that I was giving to Nigerian clients for 25,000 naira per month, that's the exact same skill I'm also giving out, and I'm getting 1 million naira per month. That's the beautiful, crazy thing about it. Either you're selling to the wrong client, or weak positioning and self-absorption. Number one, you're not in the right place, and then you're not even set. If you're even in the right place, you're not set up well. That's weak positioning. Or self-absorption, you're always about, I have 2 years of experience doing this. I am a dude. No. It doesn't work that way, and that's just the truth. You cannot talk about yourself and talk about yourself and talk about yourself when you have to offer these jobs to to clients. Something else is you also use generic or cut and paste proposals, right? And this is something that I did. You go online, copy proposals, copy this, and then just like maybe change this, put your name. Nah, it doesn't work. And that's just the truth, right? Or you compete on price alone. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think you are the one suffering most? And I know this might sound, but do you think you're the one suffering most? See, no matter what you're going through, right now, you have data to join this session, Abi. There are people that they are so broke they cannot even afford data to join this. That's the crazy thing. So now, do you want to compete on price with people like that? Do you want to compete on price with people that are so broke that what you would normally do for $100, these people would do it for $10 and be so happy? Makes no sense at all, right? And then you also rely on one platform. You cannot rely on one platform and win. Unfortunately, it's just the truth. And then you also give up when you don't achieve instant success. Everything is a process, right? I'm still going to tell you about our 21 days process, but everything is a process. You cannot just give up. Let's move on, please. So now, what should you do? What should you do instead? Please, let's move on. I don't even know if I'm stuck. Perfect. What you should do instead, number one, increase your pricing now. And I know this might sound counterintuitive, but let me explain, right? Why is it that when you get money, you want to buy a Gucci or a Fendi bag, and you don't want to buy maybe another brand that nobody knows that will probably still do the exact same thing, right? Why? It's because people place value on price. The higher your price, the higher the value that they will place on you. You understand? Now, if you are charging $10 per hour, go and start 15. If you are charging $5 per hour, go and start charging 10. If you are charging $20 per hour, go and start charging 30. Now, I am not saying if you are charging $10 per hour, you should go and start charging $100 per hour. You understand what I'm trying to say? It has to make sense. It has to still be within the industry average. But then increase your pricing now, right? Give yourself some value. Let's move on. Utilize more than one platform in synergy. Oh God! Now this is some core things that we're going to teach it about. Joseph, I can touch on this, right? Let me touch on this for you guys. Now let me show you how You know when I said I can never be ignored? I don't know if you guys saw that ad. A lot of comments were under that ad saying, "Oh, who does this guy think he is?" Let me tell you why I said I can never be ignored. Right now, when I pitch for a job on Upwork, the client is going to get a notification that says, "What, Mr. Ekate just pitched for your job." Now, when I do that finish, I go on LinkedIn. Now, for any of you here that are on LinkedIn, when you open anybody's profile or if anybody opens your profile, it will tell you this person just viewed your profile. So I go and view, I get the client's personal details, which is something that I also teach. I get the client's personal details. I go on LinkedIn, I view the client. It says, Mr. Akate just viewed your profile. I like 2 or 3 posts. Mr. Akate just like this post. Mr. Akate just like this. How many times has the client seen my name now? 3 times, right? If not 4. I comment insightfully on one post. Mr. Akate just commented on your post. And it's not just, oh, thank you for sharing. No, I comment insightfully. That's how many times? 5 times that the client has seen my name, and I don't stop there. Then I connect with the client on LinkedIn. I send the client a personalized connection on LinkedIn 6 times, and then what do I do last? I reach out through cold emailing, cold, COLD, cold emailing, right? You guys, you guys know about it. 7 times the client has seen my name. Now tell me why why they can ignore me when 100 other freelancers, and I'm telling you, I pitch for jobs where over 200 freelancers have pitched, and I get the job. When 200 other freelancers are pitching for the job, and I've seen their name once, and then there's this one guy that you've seen his name 7 times. In your mind, will you not be like, who the fuck is this person? Right? And that's the beautiful thing. You utilize more than one platform, but then you do it in synergy. That's why it makes sense. Let's move on. So now, you also put your client and their business first. They are human beings too. Number one, because they are giving you dollars doesn't mean they are gods. No. Because they are giving you dollars doesn't mean they are gods. No. You are offering them a service that they need, and they are paying you for it. You need their money as much as they need your service. It's as simple as that. You need their money as much as they need your service. So put your clients and their business first. They are human beings too. Do not treat them as gods, right? But then also put them first, right? Move on. Let's move on. Now, you also need to look for people who are getting it right and learn from them, which I guess is why you're here, right? I needed a mentor to move on, right? As Joseph said, he was talking, somebody who made $30,000 in a year is still going on a call with a mentor. That just shows you how important mentorship is. You look for people who are getting it right and you learn from them. Till today, I have more than 1 mentors. If you check me out on LinkedIn, Messiah Ekaite. I actually made a post about mentorship too. You can check me out, Messiah Ekaite. Now, let's move on. So you look for people who are getting it right and you learn from them. And then, oh God, I want you guys to go in the comments right now and I want you to type overdo. Overdo. This is my tagline. Now I'm going to type overdo myself, right? Because nobody is going to overdo the overdoer. Now, I want you guys to go in the comments and type overdo. I want to see overdo. This should be my tagline. Now, I've already talked about this. This is where after I pitch on Upwork, I go on LinkedIn. I love it. I'm seeing overdo. Love it. Exactly. I want to see. You see the way I type my over. I want to see overdo with plenty exclamation. Overdo the overdo. That's what I want to see. Now, I've already told you guys about how I overdo, right? When I pitch on Upwork, LinkedIn, the client sees my name 3 times on LinkedIn alone. Upwork 4 times, if not four times on LinkedIn self. And then I still go and send a cold email, right? 6, 7 times. That is how I overdo. I always go the extra mile before I get the job. I go the extra mile when I get the job. And that is why most of my contracts are long-term contracts. I get the job once. It might be for 1 project, but then it stretches, right? I love it. Yeah. I'm seeing the overdo. You guys are gingering me to move on, right? Overdo. Plenty exclamation mark. That's what I want to see. Let's move on. So now, that's what you should do. You need to start overdoing from today. I want you to write it in your journal or in your book or anything. From today, I want to overdo the overdoing. Now, I want you guys to imagine something, right? I want you to imagine something. Just go into imagination mode with me. I want you to imagine that 12 months from now, just think about it. 12 months from now, you have finally figured this freelancing thing out. Just think about that with me. You have finally figured this freelancing thing out, and you're now earning between 500. Now you're now earning between $500 to $1,500 per month, and I'm talking about. I want you to think about it. 1 year from now, 12 months from now, you're now earning at least 1 to 2 million naira per month. Just think about it. And you even have clients who place you on a retainership. So this is not Oh, this month I have money, next month I don't have money, next month I have money, 2 months later I don't. No, no, no. This is not. It is a retainership, consistent every month, January, February, March till December. You are making at least 1 to 2 million naira, at least every month, because I make this is my life. I make more than this actually. Now, what would your life look like? I love it. I'm seeing a lot of people with the overdo, but I want you guys to stop overdoing and focus on imagination with me, right? What would your life look like if 12 months from now you have finally figured things out? You finally figured your skill out, how to make money with your skill. What would your life look like? Right now, maybe you'll be able to afford the things that you want to afford. Right, maybe you finally be able to afford that clothes that you saw in that boutique when you're going down the road. Right, and I promise you, this is very, very possible. This is very now, because of my background, I really, really do love giving back, and this is something that I've done. Look at this picture right here. I went to 5 orphanages. I gathered my friends. 5 orphanages in one day, over 150 children that I fed. Look how slim I was then. That was when I was just 20, right? And I did not just go and give them food and forget them. No, I went there, then I asked, what is one problem that you have the most that I can help with? This one will say plumbing, this one will say electricity, this one will say this. And then I'll be like, okay, yes, this is how much will it cost? This is what I can give. This is what I can give. You can see this is another orphanage. 5 orphanages in one day that I took my friends to. Like, maybe you'll finally be able to do good in the community. Now, this is even more recent. Now, I will show you guys this school, but I went to a public school in Ibadan called Bashorun Ogunmola. Even the name itself sounds like I'm telling you, every Friday after we play ball finish, and we used to go and fight. I don't used to fight, I used to run. I'll be very honest with you. But all of them used to go and fight. That's the type of school I went to, Bashorun Ogunmola. It was so public that they used to use Yoruba to teach us English. Now, because of that, one thing about schools like this is it affects the mentality of children. Right, it affects the mentality. You start thinking poor, you start thinking broke. If you're like that, please stop. Right, you need to start thinking in abundance. Now, I went to a school like that around my area, and I went to inspire young minds. And my God, because this is something that I love doing. Right, this is something I love. I love giving back when I can. Right, and then let's move on. Now you can see how this is the type of class, this is the type of school that I went to when I was growing up in Ibadan. This is the type of school I went to when I was growing up. The board was crazy, the chairs were crazy. Okay. Let's keep imagining. Let's keep imagining, right? Let me not break your imagination. Now, maybe you'll be able to take care of your loved ones better. And I promise you, this is something you can do, right? My dad and my sister, every month, my younger sister, separately. I'm not saying to get no separately. My dad and my younger sister, because they're not even in different, they're not even in the same state. 6 figures every month is what I sent to them, right? Some people's salaries is what I send to each of them every month. So maybe you finally be able to take care of your loved ones better. Maybe you stop stressing them, you stop asking them for money, or or maybe you just be able to stand on your own. I want you to think about it. 12 months from now, this time next year, you finally figured everything out. As I said, maybe you finally be able to retire your dad and your mom, or place him or her on a salary. Sorry, I need to drink water. Let's move on. Or maybe you'll be able to travel out of the country for a vacation. The beautiful thing about freelancing is you can work anywhere. This was my first time out of the country in Benin Republic, right? You can see how slim I was. I was 19 there. This was my first time. I worked in the hotel. I spent 5-star hotels, right? 4 5-star hotels. This was my time in the UK. You can work anywhere at all, right? I want you to be able to picture it and imagine. Now, I tell you, it is 100% possible. You just have to learn how to do things the right way. Sorry, I don't know if I cut myself off. It is 100% possible. You just have to learn how to do this the right way, right? Now, and the good news is, the beautiful thing about this is we can show you how. We can show you how, right? Now, if you want that, I want you to type yes in the comments. I'm going to join you guys and type yes, because even me, type yes in the comments. I want to see your yes. Yes with overdo method. You can see yes with plenty yes. Yes with plenty exclamation marks. That is what I want to see. I love as you guys overdo. I'm seeing overdo with plenty O and everything. I want to see if you want that. Type yes in the comments. If you want, love it. This is what I want to see, right? This is what I want to see. 12 months from now, you finally have this money thing figured out. Just imagine you finally have this money thing figured out, right? And then you can now think of growing, but at least start with that 1 to 2 million naira per month, right? And then you can think of growing to more, because I promise you, the possibilities with freelancing are endless. I love it. I'm seeing yes with the overdo strategy now. If you typed yes, I want to make you an offer. If you typed yes, I want to make you an offer. Now, before I move on, and this is just me being this was being transparent and honest with you. Now, if you are one of those people who hate buying courses, then I'm sorry, but it is time to log off this webinar, right? If you're one of the people, you can do it on your own. To be very honest, it's perfectly
Please,
fine, right?
let's give them 1 minute to log off. Oh.
Yeah. In the meantime, those
Let-
are here. If you want to keep typing yes, but then if you're one of the people who is buying courses, if you think you can do
Please,
it on your
I
own thing,
beg, I
it's
beg.
probably possible, right? You probably can.
You can do it. I
It's time
believe
to
in
log
you.
off. Yeah.
I believe in you. You can do it. Okay. Please just log off. Okay. I mean, this has been insightful enough. We promise that at the end of the day we'll be able to go with 1 or 2 or 3 tips that you can make money with. I've shared 2 tips. Messiah has shared a lot. Right. So please, if you don't like to buy online course, if you feel that people that are selling online course, they are scammers, all of those things. You brought us on this webinar to sell the course. Please, it's time. You can exit the webinar right now. All right, let's move on.
So now, if you are still here, allow me to introduce you to drum roll, please. Now, I have issues typing drum roll with my laptop. So today I have my phone with me. I must type this drum roll with you guys. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. I want to see drum roll in the comments. Drum roll, please. Why am I'm still just in my drum roll. I want to see drum roll. You guys don't know the emoji. Use any drum. Type drum roll. I want to see drum roll in the comments. Right? Now, let me introduce you to the Profitable Freelancing Academy. Love it. I'm seeing the drum rolls. I'm seeing yes. I'm seeing over. Some people are still back in overdue. Why? So now, let me introduce you to the Profitable Freelancing Academy. You can see my fine face there, right? When I was on braids. Right now, we are righteous. Now, let me tell you something. If you follow everything in this training, this is the truth. If you follow everything in this training religiously, what do I mean by religiously? You know how as Christians you go on church on Sundays, as Muslims you go for salatus on Friday, or you go for midweek, whatever you go for, and you don't miss it. If you follow everything in this training religiously, I promise you there is no reason, none at all, why you will not start earning at least $500 within the next 21 days. Now, let me tell you why I said 21 days, right? Now, it's going to take you 7 days to take the course. 7 days, actually 7 to 14 days to take the course. It depends on how fast you are, right? It depends on how tired of being broke you are. So let's just say 7 to 14 days to take the course, and then 7 days to implement and start seeing results. It's as simple as that. 21 days, at least $500 per month within from now till the next 21 days. If you follow everything in this training, I promise. Now let's move on. So now, and I know you're wondering, right? It cannot be that easy, right? It cannot be that easy. What's the catch? And the truth is, you'll be right. You'll be right. Now, this course, or what I'm about to share with you, number one, it's not a get rich quick scheme. If you think that's what it is, if you think is bring 1,000 to get 10,000, then please leave right now. This is not the webinar for you, right? We're being very, very honest and transparent with you. Number one, it's not a get rich quick scheme, right? Number two, now you are solving a real problem. As I said, you are giving them your service in exchange for their money. They need your service as much as you need their money. You are solving a real problem that they have for real businesses who need, and we're not saying want, need in capital letters. They need this solution, right? Now, it requires hard work. It requires commitment, consistency. And this is the second. This hard work is related to being lazy. This is not for you if you're lazy, right? Hard work, commitment, consistency, and a burning desire to make money, right? You need to be hungry in your belly and hungry in your head, right? Now, if that is not you, then this won't work for you. This is just being perfectly honest with you, right? This will not work for you. It also will not work for you if you are impatient. As I said, we said 21 days, right? 21 days of implementation, religious implementation. It will not work for you if you're impatient. It also will not work for you if you are this is like the third time of saying lazy. We had lazy. This is not for lazy people, and that's just the truth, right? You need to have a skill, and then you need to be hardworking enough to be able to put in the work to make this money, right? Now, if you are not coachable, then please leave this webinar right now. It is not for you. If you're not coachable, if you can do it on your own, it is perfectly fine, to be very honest with you. If you quit easily, if you're a quitter, exit this webinar, right? If you quit easily, exit this webinar. But let's not talk about the good things, right? But if you're coachable, if you're hungry for success, and I keep saying hungry, I mean when you're like really hungry for success, I'm not just in your belly, right? You might want to eat all the sweet food, you get tired of it, honestly. If you're hungry for success, you want to make this money, and you want information and training that is guaranteed to always make you money, then this is for you, right? This is for you. Now, this is for you. Let me just one last time. This is for you if you want to have a predictable, stable, consistent, every month way to make at least $500 per month, right? You want to be able to afford the things that you want without calculating how much to save, right? I keep telling Joseph, my dad called me recently. My dad went to the village recently, or to town, right? Akwa Ibom, Uyo. Well, I'm completing his house, and then he called me. Okay, he wants two shop bills. I did not say. I was like, okay, send me the bill or send me how much it costs, and then we'll work towards it. You understand? That's how you make your family lazy. I say, I don't. So I say, you make them lazy because you're making the money. You make them so maybe you'll be able to afford the things you want without calculating how much to save, or maybe your family will be able to will start respecting you. Before I started making money, if they want to make decision, nothing concern Messiah. They don't even know my name. I know they even know until after they already do the like when they are already done. That's what. But now, if they want to make any decision, what do? They call me. Let's ask for let's. What does Messiah think? Right? My cousin just made me a baby's godfather. If I don't have money, would she make me a baby's godfather? Right? Now, if you don't want to be tied down to a location, right, then this is for you. Now, here's what we've designed to help you succeed. Let me tell you the profitable freelancing course. The profitable freelancing course. Now, what is the profitable? Now, you will learn every single thing you need to know to become a successful freelancer. Now, I'm not saying we're going to tell you how. I'm saying I'm going to show you how, step by step. I'm saying I'm going to force this knowledge into your. Now, this Amarachuku was the first person I ever mentored, right? She has made 10,000. Now, one of the things I teach is how to, when you make get clients on Upwork, because you know Upwork will always take 20%, 10 to 20%, right? Think of taking 20% of your $10,000. Is that not $2,000? Who wants to give Upwork $2,000, right? When you get them on Upwork, you take them outside Upwork. Amarachuku has made $10,000 on Upwork and over $17,000 outside Upwork. When I reached out to her for a testimonial, I was amazed, right? Over $27,000. Now, let's move on. And this is just so you know that this is not just about me, right? This has also worked for some people. Now you can see Abdul Rashid here. He got an offer on Upwork. I want you to look at that. $15 per hour for 40 hours per week, right? I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. It works across all level, whatever skill you have, whatever skill level. I'll show you exactly how I get jobs through Upwork. I'll show you exactly how I get jobs through LinkedIn, exactly how I get jobs through cold emailing. Right, and you also have access to my private community. Now, I don't know, a lot of you guys have tried to reach out to me, and you see, I'm usually like super busy, but my community is pinned, right? It's pinned on my WhatsApp. My community is pinned on my WhatsApp. You also have access to networking opportunities to other freelancers that want to win, collaboration opportunities, and available job opportunities. We have had so many instances where you see maybe a designer that was hired by another company, by a company in our community, and then they need a writer. And then they come to the community to look for writers. That's just how we work, right? You have access to my private community. And let's move on. Now you can see right there. This is our private community. We already have minus the 4 admins. 528 freelancers in the community. 528. That's the beautiful thing about this, right? You also have access to my remote job blueprint. Now I will teach you how to find these jobs. I will show you, not just teach you. Force this information down your throat, right? Throat. I'll teach you how to find these jobs, exactly how to apply. I'm telling you that I'm going to teach you the exact words to use. That's how crazy this thing is. The exact words to use. And then I'll teach you how to take this job to the next level. Now you can see this. This is another person again. We have so many, and we started so recently. It's crazy, right? I can beat my chest. In fact, let me beat my chest. Can people see me beating my fat chest? I can beat my chest and tell you that this is I can beat my chest and tell you that this is the most comprehensive, most effective course community for freelancers who want to change their lives in West Africa. I can tell you that. And we started just so recently. Over 20 million naira. Well over 20 million naira made by our students. Now, you can see David here made $450. I need to tell you about Ordinaka eBay. Now, this is actually very recent. Can you, if you just screenshot this page so that you can read the first message? This woman is dead. She has been looking for a job for 2 years. You can read her message. She has been looking for jobs for 2 years to try to help her husband and support the children, right? But then look at the second part. Now, do you know, this is actually not even one of our best results. But the reason why I put this is this woman has been looking for a job for 2 years. You can see she was begging. She was begging to join the community. She got a job 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day is what she's working. How many, if she has one that's 1 hour per day, how many more can she get? Think about it. 1 hour per day for 260,000 naira per month. Tell me if this woman will not be able to support. She's probably even earning more than the husband. I hope she doesn't see this, but who knows, right? She probably is, right? And then we have Uchenna now. I put these two together for a reason. Uchenna Lucy, Ordinaka Ibe's own was what? Was 2 years, Abi. Our own was 5 years. You can see it. She's crying. Really crying. You can see there. I'm crying. This is my first offer since 5 years of graduation. $500 per month. That's what she's earning right now. Calculate it. In fact, I'm not even going to calculate. Where's my calculator? Just look for somebody has been struggling for 5 years, squatting with her family, to earning what? That's 500 times 1.5. 750,000 naira per month. Now, James was the first person to get James' first job. James had already pitched like over 50 times. He had to delete his former Upwork account. James' first job paid him a retainership, monthly retainer. That was his first job ever on Upwork after he joined the community. Now, let's move on. I think it's like this is, oh God, I didn't even know like. Now the beautiful thing why I like Ibrahim Abiade's win. Now let me tell you why I like Ibrahim Abiade's win. You can see there about he talked about his catalog. Ibrahim Abiade created the catalog, which is something that I also teach. He did not pitch, he did not look for job. They came to buy it. A client came and bought his catalog, and then he just got you can see order place. It's as if you are placing order on Jumia. They place order for this guy's services. And it was just on his own. It was something he just created down. And this is something that's worked for me and others in the community. Let's move on. Right? Now, your bonuses. Now, remember, I've told you have access to profitable freelancing course. My exact blueprint. Right now, what are the bonuses? Now, let me tell you about the bonuses, right? Now, you have a collection of all my Upwork job pitches. Every single one of my Upwork job pitches, right? My exact proposal templates and framework. I will tell you exactly why I use each word, exactly the words that you should use in your own pitches. I will explain the framework behind it, what is going through the client's mind, right? And then we have people like Okpemikpo, right? Okpemikpo Fatola, who got his first, look at it, he submitted this proposal 11 minutes ago. That's not now. He submitted the proposal 11 minutes ago and then he got the job, right? He used the overdo strategy and he used my pitching framework. That's the beautiful thing about this. Let's move on. Now, I'll also show you exactly how to get clients on LinkedIn, how to get jobs with and without pitching. And I promise you, this is something that has happened to me. Go and check out my LinkedIn. Engaging is the name of the company. I worked with Engaging for over 1 year. This company paid me over $1 million per month for over 1 year. They reached out to me, right? They reach out to me. I will show you how to get jobs with and without pitching, inbound and outbound on LinkedIn. I would also show you my exact cold emailing framework and techniques. Now, this cold emailing itself, in fact, this cold emailing itself has made me over $30,000. I think out of my earnings, out of my $75,000 of earnings, cold emailing alone is like $30,000 worth of it. And I'll show you guys proof, right? My all cold emailing frameworks have gotten me jobs. Now you can see this guy use Messiah's cold email formula and the client responded with this. You can see wow, I'm actually impressed by this code email. It's 100% better than, and this guy got the Emmanuel Nehemiah got the job. I'll show you. Emmanuel got the job, right? Now, I will also show you how to get new jobs from old clients, even if they don't post for a job. And that's it's crazy, right? It's crazy, but I promise you it's possible. I promise you it's something that I have done time and time and time again, right? Now, let's move on. There's still going to be a super bonus that I'm going to tell you guys about. There's still going to be a super bonus. But now, before I get into the super bonus, let me tell you all you're getting, right? Now, you're getting the Profitable Freelancing online course where I show you exactly how to get jobs with the 3 methods I used to get the exact way. How you can start making at least $500 per month within the next 21 days, right? I also show you access to my private community. You get access to my private community. You get my exact remote job blueprint, right? Then bonuses, collection of all my successful Upwork pitches, my LinkedIn clients getting framework and templates, every single thing, and my cold email clients getting framework and templates. Now, if we're being honest, this thing has made me over 80 million naira, right? My first three mentees alone, I'm not even talking about the cost or anything, my first 3 mentees alone have made over 50 million naira. The cost in the last few weeks, over 20 million naira. That's how much are we talking about there? That's over 150 million naira. It is what we're just saying the value is 1 million, but the truth is it is worth even more. And that's just the truth, right? But then what will it cost you, right? 1 million is a lot. So what will it cost you? Now, as I said, we should be charging 1 million because if we're actually doing this with the foreign market, That's just like less than $1,000. They will easily pay, right? Now we should be charging just what it's worth for this. But we understand the situation of the economy, right? I would even know fuel is 750 per liter. I don't know, maybe it's only my own place. Fuel is now 750 per liter. $1 is equals to 1,500 naira. The price of foodstuff, rent, everything is expensive, right? It is hard living in Nigeria, and it's even harder when you have no means of earning to live, right? So, what will it cost you? Let's move on. I'm changing that. So now, instead of the 1 million that this course is worth, now as I've said, that's made me over 80 million naira. The first three people I've mentored over 50 million naira. And then since I launched the course a few weeks ago, over 20 million naira that has been made. That's over 150 million naira. So there's no question about its worth. Right? But then instead of 1 million naira that this course is worth, because of the situation of things, I'll be giving all of this out for only 100,000 naira. But then I'm not done. I want you guys to listen, right? I'm not done. For anybody who is seriously, if you're tired of being broke, if you want to start making changes in your life, you're tired of being broke, if you're serious about your financial status enough to pay for this course within the next 48 hours, 48 hours from now, right? This is what's the time now. This is 9:13. 48 hours from now, I'll practically be giving you this course for almost free. That's 65% off, right? So instead of 1 million naira that it is obviously worth, or 100,000 naira, which is the normal price, after the next 48 hours, you'll be getting everything for only 35,000 naira. And because, right, it is for only the first 20 people to pay, because it just makes sense for us, right? You'll be getting everything for only 35,000 naira, but this works for only the first 20 people within the next 48 hours. Now, if you're ready, okay, I completely forgot about the super bonus. Oh my god, you guys are so lucky. Now, let me tell you about the super bonus, right? The super bonus, personalized icebreaker short course. Now, this, and I'm going to show you the proof right now. This skill alone has made me over $30,000. Now, you can see Amarachuku Onueze. What was the skill that she wrote there? Personalized first line writer. That is a skill. Over 27,000. And you look at this. We hired Messiah originally to write first lines for a coding marketing campaign. Out of hundreds of candidates, look at the amount he's paid me there. $32,000. This one job, $32,000. Amarachuku is a personalized first line writer. That's the skill that I'm going to teach you. Amarachuku is a personalized first line writer. You can see approved $27,000. That's what she has made. Right? So you don't think this is, and then you are going to get this for free if you take action in the next 48 hours. You're going to get this for free if you take action in. Now, remember, here's all you're getting. Right? Let's break it down. The profitable freelancing online course, where I show you exactly how to start making at least $500 per month within the next 20, after the next 21 days, right? You have access to my private community, my remote job blueprint every single way. I'm telling you, I hold nothing back. I give and I give all. My remote job blueprint, collection of all my successful Upwork pitches, my LinkedIn clients getting framework and templates, cold email clients getting framework and templates, and the super bonus, a skill that has made me over $30,000, has made Amarachuku over $27,000. Personalized icebreaker short course. The fair value is 1 million. The normal price is 100,000, but the discounted price for the first 20 people in the next 48 hours is 35,000 naira. Said it again, 100,000. Today's price 35,000 naira. Only for the first 20 people, valid for the next 48 hours. Now, how do you join the economy? How do you join the community? So now, make a transfer to that account. That's my WhatsApp number down there, 07015242208. Make your transfer to the account 0251759290, Wema Bank, and I'm going to be adding you to the community immediately, giving you access to the course immediately. Make a transfer to this account, send me your payment proof. I'm on WhatsApp right now, adding people to the course, right? So now,
35,000 in this economy. Yes. Yes. 35,000 in this economy. Yes. Okay, listen, this information, this course, everything we are giving you, the community, is worth way more than that. And trust me,
beautiful.
in the next,
Joseph, sorry for cutting you short. Payment just came in.
Somebody just paid, right?
Somebody just paid. Sorry for cutting you short.
More people are paying. More people are going to pay actually. No, it's a 35,000 economy. We literally broke this thing down from beginning to the end, right? And listen, we're going to ramp the price up very soon. So at this price point, 35,000 naira is a steal. And I'm delayed so that you see the account number and pay for those that are paid. 35,000 naira is a steal. If I were you, I will rush. I will pay now. Okay, it's a steal. and you have lifetime access to the community, lifetime access to the course, and you're just investing only 35,000 naira. Come on. Let's just imagine. Let's just imagine for a moment at least. Let's say you get a $5 per hour job, like that woman, right? And they are paying you $5 per hour, 1 hour
No, ten
a
dollar per
day, right?
hour.
ten dollars
Job
per
is ten
hour,
dollar
right?
per hour. Yeah, 1 hour
ten
per
dollars per
day.
hour, 1 hour per day for 30 days, right? And then you're making 260,000 naira per month. Just at the very basic. Let's not even talk $500 or 1,500 or 1 million or stuff, right? Would it not be worth it that you paid 35,000 naira for a training and they are paying
Another
you
one.
260,000 naira?
Sent.
Somebody else
Good
has
evening,
paid.
sir. Yeah.
Beautiful. I know
And
that
see,
people are
adding,
paying.
adding, adding the person to the community in a
More
bit.
people are paying, more people are
Let
paying,
me
more
just
people are
round off the
paying.
webinar.
Right. So, guys, listen, this is over worth it. This is over worth it. Okay. So make sure that if you're watching this webinar, you get on this literally. I mean, you can spend how much? You spend a lot of money, millions of naira in school, hundreds of thousands of dollars of naira in university, through secondary school, through primary school, and they say pay 35K for life-changing information that can help you make a lot of money. And for like, it's too expensive in this hard economy. Miss me with that, please. Let's move on. So talk about
So
Marachuku.
exactly. So you don't think now? I want you to look at the skill that she has. The personalized first-time writing. That's the skill. That's our super bonus. On Upwork, she has made over $10,000. Outside Upwork, she has made over $17,000, $28,000 that she has made. Right now, let's move on. This is just so you don't think this has only worked for me. Right now, Elo's first job. Funny enough, the crazy thing is, it's also still the same skill. Elo's first job paid her 1 million naira per month for 6-7 months straight. 1 million naira per month for 6-7 months straight. She also ended up taking the clients outside Upwork because that's what I teach, right? Now, moving on. Then we have Victor. Victor did the exact same thing. $4,000 on Upwork. Almost, I think we should even put their because their actual testimonials beside. I'll send them to you, so we'll add them. $4,000 on Upwork and over $7,000 outside Upwork. Victor is a script writer, YouTube script writer. You can see it there. 532 people in the group. 532 people in the group. 528 freelancers, 4 admins. Right now we have also Emina. Now the beautiful thing. Let me show you guys the beautiful thing about this overdue strategy. Right, look at that. Also Emina. The job. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name well, but the job was $200. Right, 30 minutes job. Oh. The client gave him $100 bonus for doing very well. And then look at the second one, sent another bonus again of $30. So we're talking about contract that did not even last 30 minutes. $200, $100, $30. That's $330 for a 30 minutes contract. That's the beautiful thing about freelance. I didn't want to try even calculate that one too. 330 times 1.5. I like calculation. 495,000 naira for 30 minutes of work. Right? Then we have God's power Adebayo. You can see it there. Like the proof is. Thank you for Thank you so much for the pitching framework. You can see him talking about the pitching framework there. $260, right? $260 for projects that will take you less than a week. And that's the beautiful thing about freelancing because you can work with so many clients at different times, right? You can work with 4 clients in a month, 5 clients in a month if you have the chance. We have Michael Orji who got his first job. We have David who also got his first job. Now, a lot of people like their first jobs ever in freelancing. This is the $4,000 gig, right? This is the $4,000 gig before we even add the $5,000 gig. Like people are winning. Like these guys, $4,000. I'll be very honest with you, right? It is life changing money if you're smart, right? $5,000 is like that's 7 million and 7.5 million, right? And then you keep on working. It's not like you just get the money and then you're done. No, you are still working every month, right? Then we have Sanusi. Sanusi landed a gig. Samuel Shunibare landed a gig. That's how much is Samuel? So that's $200 I'm seeing there. We have Sanusi $100. Ikena Justin. You can see there. Just wanted I secured a remote job with a tech e-com brand in Australia. Ikena Justin, although he did not want to reveal his price, but it's 6 figures, high 6 figures, right? High 6 figures. That's what Ikena Justin is getting from the tech brand in California. Then, oh God, why I love Zainab is a mom of a not of a grown child, of a baby, right? She's a mother of a baby and taking care of her husband, taking care, and she's like full Muslim, complete hijab, like all covered. I don't think that doesn't actually make any difference. So what I'm about to say, right? But she landed a job 40 hours per week, just 2 weeks after getting the job. You can see it immediate effect, 40 hours per week. Just 2 weeks after getting the job, she was able to get herself a laptop a generator, and an inverter, just with just 2 weeks' salary. A laptop, a generator, and an inverter. This is somebody who is nursing a child. That's why I said if you are hungry for success, this is not for lazy people, right? This is not for lazy people. Now, let's move on. Now, frequently asked questions. Questions that don't worry if you have questions in the comments. I know you have questions in the comments. They're all here and we're going to answer it, right? I don't have a skill. Can this help me? Now, what I would advise if you don't have a skill, right, is to go to udemy.com. Before you go there, go on Google, search on high income skills, top high income skills. I want you to research the first 10, the first 15, the first 20, right? Check them on YouTube, check them on blogs. Then go on udemy.com, udemy.com, and then go and buy a course. Buy a cheap course, learn the skill. I told you this works for rookies. Just learn the skill and then come back, right? If you want to get this discount and then go and learn the course, that's also perfectly fine, right? You can lock in the discount and then go and learn your skill. But we are not particularly teaching a skill. What we are promising is when you have a skill, we're going to teach you how to make. Because the main reason why I'm teaching that personalized short course is because a personalized icebreaker, first line writing, is because it's very important in what I teach to get a skill. Will I be teaching copywriting? No. The only skill I am teaching is personalized first line writing, right? I already have an Upwork account. We have top rated freelancers who joined the community. Top rated, they're already top rated already, and then they're still joining the community. You already have an Upwork or Fiverr or freelancer.com or people per hour account. This is still for you, right? Is this just a mentorship or a course? To be honest with you, this is both, right? This is a recorded course, so you always have access to it. But then every Sunday, and now we're even implementing it twice a week. Every Sunday we have
coaching. Twice a week is not guaranteed, but there's group coaching. I know I'm saying this. What I'm saying is that some people are too entitled. So when you go out of a way to help them, they think that is the norm. So there's group coaching and all of that. But please, I beg you, don't come and hold me on my neck and say, that you're waking me up by 1 a.m. It doesn't just make sense.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But we hold you by the hand. That's guaranteed.
Yeah. But one thing is, every Sunday, that one is fixed. Every Sunday we have group sessions. Every Sunday, so maybe we cannot promise twice a week, but every Sunday we have group sessions to build on things. The truth is, everything you need is on the course. Some of these wins is just from the course, not even, you understand? But then we still have group sessions to build on these things and question and answer sessions, right? Will you teach other freelancing platforms? I told you, what I teach is Upwork, LinkedIn, and cold emailing. Those are the 3 super effective platforms that I teach. Moving on. Now, will I teach how to create I'll teach you how to create and optimize Upwork, teach you how to create and optimize LinkedIn account, and I'll even teach you how to create and set up your email, right? Teach you how to create and optimize accounts. Yes. Is it a live teaching or pre-recorded videos? Pre-recorded videos for the course. Every Sunday we have live teachings. I want to join, but I don't have complete. If you want to join and you don't have the complete money, a lot of people are, why are you calling me? Don't call me, please. If you want to join and you don't have the complete money, can you help? Send me a DM. Please, when you make payments, do not call me. I get this thing a lot. Please. How do we pay? Right? Screenshot this right now so you don't have to ask again. Screenshot this. Make payments to this account. And that's my WhatsApp number down there. Oh, I think it's somebody that paid. Okay, the person has not even paid. The person is just calling me. Okay, beautiful. Another payment just came in. You guys can see. You can see the timing there. 9:21, that is 4 minutes ago. Another payment just came in. And I just immediately, as I was just showing that one, I just got another notification. Just say hello, I paid. You can see the hello, I paid. Let me open it.
Yes, I can see from my hand.
20 people, so right? Guys, this is the account details. 20 people in the next 48 hours. We just got another payment. I think we've got 44 or 5 payments, right?
Make sure you're part of the 20 in the next 48 hours.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 payments so far. 4 payments, remaining 16. Send me a DM.
Are we going to teach how to get the monies in their accounts? Yes, we are going to teach you all of
Yes, I'm going to teach you, and I'm not just going to teach you, I'm going to teach you how to get it in Aboki rates. It's very important. Aboki rates. I'm going to teach you how to withdraw in Aboki rates. Very, very important, right? With all the policies, nothing concerned. I told you, that's the beautiful thing about this is it doesn't matter what policies that they are pushing out there, right? It's like bulletproof. That's just like the beautiful thing about this. It's like bulletproof against Nigerian economic policies. So yeah, this is the account number. Screenshot it right now. Actually, why are you screenshotting? Make your payment right now and join the community. What exactly are you waiting for? Right? That is my phone number down there. Make the payment, send me the proof, and let's get things going.
Beautiful,
I'm excited to meet you guys in the community.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see all of you inside of the community. By the way, if you're going to be joining the Profitable Freelancing Academy, where you can make at least $500 per month from the skills you already have. I need you to type I will be joining in the comments. Type it. I'm going to even type it so because me, I want to join. Type I will be joining. Type I will be joining in the comments if you're going to be joining. Let us know how many of you are going to be joining. Type I will be joining in the comments. Beautiful, 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 beautiful,
And those
beautiful.
of you that have joined, if you can even type I have joined.
Exactly.
Picture into the future, even though you've not joined yet, say I have joined, I will be joining. I love it, I love it, I love it, I
Awesome,
love it, I love
awesome,
it.
awesome, 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 awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm adding
Thank you
people who
for
paid in into the community already. No time to waste time.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah, I
much.
love it, I love it, I love it.
All right, great. So this is where we draw a close, bring the webinar to a close tonight. We said 1 hour, 30 minutes, but we beat the time again tonight.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys inside of the community. Take care of yourself. We said 1 hour, 30 minutes, but we beat the time. I'll see you guys. Take care of yourself and good night. If you have any other questions, just send a DM to Messiah or
Yeah.
myself. I will say how to attend to you. Take care of yourself, everybody, and ciao.
Thank you very much, guys.